about jerseys?
Yeah, I was just curious on what we're going to wear on Thursday.
So you didn't know before this?
No, I didn't know.
All right, well, glad you came then. How fired up are you to get your senior season started?
I think, all of us are really excited. Me personally, I'm just ready to, go back out there and be without the braces because I was real annoying last year wearing those shoulder harnesses. But I'm real pumped up for Thursday.
I bet Tony Hill, your trainer's glad too. He doesn't have to fix those shoulder harnesses for you all the time.
Yeah. Tony's really happy about that. I still joke with him all the time, saying I'm gonna go down and just have him come out there just for a casual conversation.
I miss you, man. What did last year do for you as a player?
As a player, it taught me, as a linebacker, it taught me to play with my feet more, and really honed in on my fundamentals because I couldn't do everything I wanted to do with my arms and stuff like that. So I think in a way it actually helped me going in. Now that I'm healthy and being able to use my arms, really my whole body, I think it really improved my feet.
Ejiro, this team is really young. Coach Druder has said that numerous times. How much do you feel it's grown up from spring ball to fall camp to right now?
I know the guys, they're listed as freshmen and stuff like that, but just how Coach said, they're real mature for their class. I remember when I was a freshman, I was mature, but I wouldn't say I was as mature as these freshmen we have playing. So I think, and I definitely think the freshmen that we have in the one depth and the twos who are going to play, they definitely grew up a lot this fall camp, and I think that's because of our senior leadership. We kind of push those guys, not in the hard way, but just in a way as, hey, we're going to need you guys to win. When they came on their visits, a lot of us hosted them and stuff like that, and they saw our championship rings and they wanted them, and we told them, we need you guys to get this third one. So I think they really took that attitude and that mindset, and they definitely grew up a lot.
What do you think about opening with Abilene Christian this year versus with USC last year?
No change in my mindset. I mean, when I see every team I take seriously, it doesn't really matter to me if they're considered an FCS or FBS team. So just really the same mindset.
How do you translate that message to the DCM freshman coming in?
I won't use the words I usually tell them, but I just tell them, it's go time. We're not in high school no more. You don't get a second chance. I was telling the story about my sophomore year. We played Nevada, and I mess up I don't get in the B gap, and running back takes it 70 yards, touchdown. I said, there's no second chance. There's no, I would have had him next time. So I let them know that it's when the lights go on, and in between the white lines, it gets real, and you got to be a man, pretty much.
More questions for Ejiro?
Well, I asked Coach this, and curious about your thoughts as well. Playing on a Thursday, because today's Monday, and normally you would have an extra couple of days to get ready for the matchup. It gives you more time on the back end to get ready for Ole Miss. But what do you think about opening the season on a Thursday?
I think the first game, I wish it could open on Monday, because we waited all spring, all summer, and then went through fall camp. So we're really ready to get on the field. So I'm actually kind of glad that it's a Thursday instead of a Saturday. But like you said, it does give us more time to prep for that Ole Miss game. So I think starting off a little earlier is a win.
What have you seen from Abilene Christian on film that you can expect on Thursday?
Like Coach Druder said, they're a fast team. They have good skill positions. Their quarterback is returning, and he threw for 20-some touchdowns. So he definitely has a cannon on his own. And the running back, the running back's a special guy. So we know he's going to be a guy that runs through arm tackles. So we're going to have to really hit him with the whole body, no arm tackles.
Until Nebraska and Wyoming last year, you personally and a lot of your teammates hadn't lost a game in this stadium. Did those games dampen at all your sense of invincibility at home, or what do you expect that mentality and that boost you get from the home crowd to be on Thursday night?
Well, the Red Wave is always great, so losing those 2 games at home, that definitely wasn't a great feeling. It was a new feeling because those were the first 2 games I lost in my career here. But I know we're definitely ready to reestablish that persona of how we don't lose at home. I think a lot of the guys are glad we opened up at home, so we can send a statement throughout the league that let people know when they come to Bulldog Stadium, it's a tough game.
From the player's perspective, is there any difference in like the energy going into this season as opposed to last season?
No, I wouldn't say. I would say this because we have a lot more young guys. Young guys tend to just bring a lot more. I would say the freshman's personality, as they're real mature, but they bring a certain energy. I wouldn't say it's different than last year because last year we were pumped up and ready to go down the Coliseum. But I feel like this year's team, we have a different kind of swagger to us. It's definitely refreshing. I wouldn't say we're more pumped up or more energetic this year than last year, but it's definitely different. But it's a good type of different, if that makes sense.
Now, outside noise that you guys hear that it's going to be done, that they're not going to be good, that they're inexperienced. Do you guys listen to that? Does it fool you guys? What's the sense of urgency?
Personally, I listen to it all. I mean, I listen to everything you guys say. I follow you guys on Twitter and stuff like that. And for me, I just take it personal. And then I love to take it personal, and I love to, because I know a lot of the guys, they don't pay attention to it. And I mean, they shouldn't. It's not saying that it's not important, but just it doesn't really have an effect on the game. But I like to hear what you guys say, and then I like to tell my teammates, hey, they said this about us, and they said that about us, and they said, because Zach's my roommate. I say, Zach, they say you can't throw, and I tell the receivers, they say you guys can't catch. You guys are just a bunch of bums, pretty much. Y'all can't catch. So I like letting them know how we're portrayed in the media, and I think it's definitely a rally cry, kind of in a sense. But I mean, to me, I love it. I eat it up. Because when I go on the field and then do what we do on the field, I don't know, it makes me charged up, makes me get hyped.
How much fun is it for you to get out of training camp and now prepare for an opponent game week instead of just practice every day?
It's definitely it's definitely a break well deserved because camp is tough, and after the first week of hitting the same guy, you kind of get frustrated as just hitting the same person every day. Me hitting Alex Fita every single day. It just at a certain point, you get to a breaking point. So I'm glad now that I'm watching film on Alvin Christian, and come Thursday, I want to hit Alex Fita because he's really good. So yeah.
Well, what about the guys you're not allowed to hit, like your roommate? I mean, do you remember what it's like to hit a quarterback? It's been a while, right?
Oh yeah, I mean when Derek was here, I'd always we couldn't touch Derek. I always told Zach when we went home, I said, hey, I was telling him like, you know what? I know Coach Rich says we can't hit you, but I'm gonna hit you anyways. So I mean, I definitely like to get close to that line. Coach Tran doesn't like that too much. He always doesn't stay away from the quarterbacks, but I can't wait to actually get hit a quarterback and do whatever I want to the quarterback.
Any other questions?
Yeah, about your shoulders. Recovering from an injury can be a mental thing too. How long did that take for you to feel like, you know what, I'm totally good to go in there?
It probably took, when I got out, I was out of my second brace and cleared toward the end of school, so right before summer. I started working out, and at first I was kind of doubtful. I was like, man, we're working up upper body, and I'm benching stuff that I didn't even bench as a freshman. Like, I was really down. But my trainer, Tony, always told me that as fast as it went, that's as fast as it was going to come back. And I kind of believed it, but I was like, well, he's probably just saying that just to say he's a trainer. But it definitely came back, and then towards the end of summer, right before camp, I was hitting numbers that I wanted to hit upper body wise, and I'd say after the second scrimmage, that's when I really knew. I said, okay, I'm back. I did everything that I wanted to do on my shoulders. I fell on my shoulders. I got my arms put in funky positions, and they felt fine. So that's